What's up? This is Angel from imixmag.com, and today I'll be going over Traktor Kontrol X1 and setting the MIDI with Serato Scratch Live for it. Alright, so when you get Traktor Kontrol X1, it's going to come with a CD. You install the CD, and what you want to do is go into Applications, open it up, and you want to go into Native Instruments folder. You want to open up the Control Editor. You're going to see the Control Editor right around here, this one right here. You want to drag that to your screen and put it somewhere where you could easily open it every time, because every time you use Serato Scratch Live, the Control Editor has to be opened in the background, and you have to open it up by selecting it. So, alright, once you do that, you're going to have templates. They're the templates, or whatever you want to call them, right? If you don't see Serato Scratch Live 2.2 and need it, but you want the latest one anyway, what you do is you go into Help, you go into Launch Service Center. It'll take you, and you'll be able to download the latest software for the Native Instruments Control Editor. All right, it already maps it for you, but you want to map it the way you want it to work, because it really doesn't work the way you want it to work, depending on your style. So what you do is you go into Serato Scratch Live. You hit MIDI, all right? And let's say you want your cue points. Let's say they're not selected. I'm just going to press them to not be selected. I'm going to use this button here as my first cue point. I press it, it turns green. It's been assigned. I go to the second one, let's say it's not assigned. Boom, I selected that one. It's been assigned. It's set, it's done. Alright, and you could check that by just hitting them, and it'll take you to those cue points if you have something there set up with cue points. If you want to do more cue points and you want to use more buttons for that, you go right ahead and do it. Alright, let's go into something a little more complicated. Show MIDI panel. Let's open that up. Now this is where you want to control this section here. All right. I use this, the size loop, and I have it set up already. But let's say it's not set up. What you do is you go to this. Let's say it's brown and it's not. Let's say it's brown. It's not set up. You go to this knob, and as you twist it, but what you're going to see when you look is that it jumps. It goes from one extreme to another. That's because you have to, you see there it says press C to change data type. You press C until it says relative to's complement, or whatever the hell it says, right? Once you do that, if you move it over a little, you'll see that it does, right? It rolls. All right, now you're still not done. This won't be selected if you're just starting. You go to that same button that you control it with, and you press down on it. That'll turn you select it on and off, so you'll be hooked up that way. So let's see if it's working still. All right, it's working, not a problem. Excellent. Let's go to the next thing, sound effects. Just control that. Let's go into, let's say that's not on. What you got to do for this is you have to go into I want to use this button to select this effect. Alright? So when I press that button, I got to hit assign over here, right? When I press that button, this mode would naturally be on maybe something else. You have to make sure it's on toggle, and you have to make sure the action is on up. Then I already have it assigned, but if it wasn't assigned, you would just press it. And let's see if it's working. Off, the button's off. On, the button's on. And to control the knob, let's say it's not assigned, all you have to do is twist it once you press it, and it's assigned. And you would do the same thing with the next one. Alright? You would go to on, you do the same exact thing. The difficult part here also is if you want to use the master. I use this FX2 here on the right hand side, because we're only working with the right hand side, to control the right hand deck completely. And you have to make sure that it's, once you select it, it's on toggle, right? Let's go to it. Let's press that F. It has to be on toggle, and it has to be action on down. Then you'll see that you're set. On, off, on, off. All right, let's see how this is working so far. All right. It's a lot of work, and you got to tweak it the way you want to tweak it. But when you finally get to work, it's really worth it. So let's go. Let's get out of MIDI. Everything's already set up in the background. Let's put some music on. All right, let's get out of. I got this set up to turn up. Let's go to that first cue point. The cool thing about this is you got the roller here for rolling the loop. The cool thing, you could use this, let's say the second cue point, and you could press them down at the same time. And let's say I have both effects on, right? Put the master effects on. And you can use the looper like I showed you before. Press it to get out of it. Then you want to reassign it again. You want to do this. And then you just... Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Alright, so that's about it. I hope it helped. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to you. So once again, this is Angel from imixmag.com. And remember, DJs make it happen. Peace.